spent 30 years under the hoods of Ford trucks, and if there's one thing I know, it's how to spot a lemon from a mile away. When my daughter, Maya, told me she was dating a high-end pastry chef named Julian, I rolled my eyes so hard I nearly saw my own brain. I pictured some guy in a silk scarf who wouldn't know a wrench from a whisk. The first time he came over, he was wearing these pristine white sneakers. White sneakers. To a backyard barbecue in South Jersey. I gave him the dad stare, the one that usually makes grown men start sweating, but he just grinned, handed me a six-pack of some fancy IPA, and said, "I hear you're the man to talk to about a 1969 Mustang." I didn't give him an inch. I spent the whole afternoon grunting, poking the coals, and ignoring his attempts at small talk. I figured he'd get the hint and head back to his soufflés by sunset. But then, the sky just opened up. A classic East Coast monsoon. We all scrambled inside, but my old sump pump, the one I'd been meaning to fix for months, chose that exact moment to die. The basement started flooding. Julian didn't say a word. I was down there, knee-deep in murky water, cursing and fumbling with a rusted pipe, when I saw those white sneakers splash right into the mess next to me. He just rolled up his sleeves, exposing arms that were actually pretty toned from kneading dough all day, and grabbed the heavy end of the replacement pump. He didn't complain about the grease. He didn't care about his shoes. He just stayed there for 2 hours in the dark, holding the flashlight between his teeth while I hammered away. When we finally finished, we were both covered in sludge, shivering, and smelling like a sewer. I looked at him, waiting for the complaint. Instead, he wiped a glob of grease off his forehead, looked at his ruined sneakers, and started howling with laughter. He looked at me and said, "Well, at least the beer is still cold." We sat on the basement stairs, sharing a lukewarm IPA and talking about, of all things, the precision required for both engine timing and tempering chocolate. That kid, he wasn't a lemon. He was built to last. Maya found us an hour later, fast asleep against the washing machine. I guess, sometimes, you have to get a little dirty to see someone's true colors.